Hello, it is Throwback Thursday, September 15th, 2022. And on this fateful day, September 15th in 2008, do you remember September '08? Lehman Brothers, nearly a $700 billion company, declared bankruptcy. By far, the largest bankruptcy in history. And 11 days later, on September 26th, 2008, Washington Mutual followed suit and declared bankruptcy. That was a $328 billion company. So together, more than $1 trillion in bankruptcies by two banks in 11 days. Washington Mutual is by far the second largest bankruptcy in history. So hate to laugh, but man, those were the days. And of course, we're living them again. That was the last time that the country went into recession like we are until now. We're in a recession now. And so, I talk to business owners and entrepreneurs all day long. And once in a while, someone who's just on the phone, they don't know me, they can't see me, it's not a Zoom call, they're like, hey, do you remember September '08? September '08 comes up a lot. That was the last time things were as bad as they are now. That was called, what was that called? That was like the Great Recession. It was like the worst recession since the Great Depression, 1929, and running into the 30s. And don't get me started, FDR's horrible socialist policies extended that depression much longer than it needed to be, with all his socialism BS. The New Deal, horrible New Deal, extending that Great Depression much longer than it needed to be. And yet, people forget history. They're doomed to repeat it. We're repeating it now. There are politicians nowadays that think calling something a New Deal is a good thing. So they talk about the Green New Deal. Oh my goodness, if that does anywhere near as much damage as FDR's New Deal, we are really in trouble, which we are. So that's Throwback Thursday on this date, 2008, where the economy was in turmoil, banks were in trouble, things were bad. Of course, that had a rippling effect because that was due to subprime mortgages, people losing their houses, foreclosures, evictions, all kinds of nonsense. Of course, it spiraled into the entire economy and just major downturn. So we're in the next recession right now. Things haven't yet gotten as bad as they did when Lehman Brothers declared bankruptcy on this date in September '08, and Washington Mutual declared bankruptcy. Half as large a company, almost, as Lehman Brothers. If it wasn't for Lehman Brothers, Washington Mutual, on September 26th of '08, which would have been by far the largest bankruptcy in history. So that's it for Throwback Thursday. Memories of September '08, the last time the economy was in as bad a shape as it is now. The last time before now that we were in a recession. They didn't have the rampant, runaway, outrageous inflation in '08 that we're having now, which is compounding things. And next week, the Fed's going to raise rates again, probably by a full basis point, and it's going to mess things up even more. And then Obama's third term administration here, they're just going to spend like crazy and make it even worse and tell you, what was the last one? Oh, that was they spent hundreds of billions of dollars. Hundreds of billions of dollars, telling you that was going to reduce. That was the Reducing Inflation Act. They actually tried that out. I think they renamed it after it passed, though. They passed it under the false pretense that spending money you don't have is going to. I can't even say it with a straight face. People really, I guess, people aren't paying attention, right? They don't pay attention. They think it's too complex, and they trust their leaders, even though there's practically no reason to trust any of them. They've proven that over and over. And so they've done this Inflation Reduction Act, which of course causes more inflation, and they're likely to keep doing all that kind of stuff. So it's going to get a heck of a lot worse before it gets better. Someday we'll be doing a Throwback Thursday to 2022, which will be at that point the last time we were in recession, the last time we had inflation this high, the last time things were that bad. It's where we are now, folks. And you know what that means? You hear me talking about it all the time. For sharp entrepreneurs, that means massive opportunity. Because entrepreneurs make money when we find problems to solve. And right now, you do not have to look too hard. There are plenty of problems. There's going to be plenty of more people having plenty of more problems for the foreseeable future. This recession is likely to last another 2-3 years. We've been in it for all year. We've been in recession, first quarter recession, second quarter recession, this third quarter. When they report it, it'll be a recession, and it's likely to go on for 2-3 years. That means lots of people with lots of problems. Find one you can solve. And this, you can look back on this and say, this was your time of greatest opportunity for a lifetime. I hope you seize the day and take advantage of it. If you want help doing that, as always, go to helpfromsteve.com and I'll help you out. That'll do it. For Throwback Thursday, September 15th, 2022. I will catch you back here again tomorrow on Foundation Friday. Over and out. Bye-bye.